Hey everyone, hi there. Welcome back to the Skills Up page. Welcome to this practice video. I am so happy that you're watching this. This was really a great experience for me with you all, with all of you in fact. I'm so glad that you are looking forward to practice more, and this video will definitely help you out with it. Okay, also for all those who have not attended this workshop was actually about making a greeting card with the help of paper folding, that is origami, and it is a very easy and simple greeting card to be made only with 10 folds. Okay, also we look forward now how do we make it again. So let's begin. This is our A4 size sheet. Okay, we have it in the landscape form over here just for the ease of folding, for the ease of understanding. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to fold it into half over here. Okay, we fold into half along the long edge, right? So we fold into half. Why? Because of convenience purpose, so that this particular middle line is going to help us be a guide throughout the entire paper folding. Okay, next we go on to this one edge. We get it to the middle over here. So remember one thing, okay, that what did I mention in the workshop? We need to get this tip over here at the middle, and also this particular tip over here in the middle. And then what do? Yes, you got me right. We number it. So we number it very lightly, right? Like how we did with this tip, let's go to the opposite tip, okay, and do it in a similar way. In fact, the same way. So we get this tip over here in the middle. Okay, we then fold it. Do not try to fold unless you're sure that you have got it in the middle or not. Okay, now that I'm sure that I've got it in the middle, I will be more cleaner with my edges. Okay, also always remember that fingertips need to be clean, hands need to be clean. Okay, anyway, we all have been sanitizing ourselves constantly because of the pandemic. So yes, origami is another great reason to do during the pandemic. Okay, now I will also number this as 2 so that I do not forget the number of folds that were made, right? And I do not forget the steps as well. Now on the opposite edge of it, we do it in a similar way. So we take this tip again, we get it to the middle, and we do this, right? Smooth and easy. Okay, we do not want to tear the paper. We use only the tip of our finger so that the fold is clean, it is nice, and that the paper is not damaged in any way. Again, this one, we take it here, okay, and we do this. Now you will get to see, do you see this difference over here? Okay, why didn't we experience a difference here? Because we did it very neatly. Okay, but over here, due to not paying proper attention, okay, I went wrong. Okay, and that is why I need to ensure that both my edges need to be on the middle line. Similarly for this one as well, but ensure that it doesn't overlap. Okay, it should just meet edge by edge. Also, this was first fold, second fold, so I'll number this as the third one. Very light, it's just for purpose of guidance. And fourth fold. So we are done with 4 folds now, another 6 to go. Okay, now we come to a shape like this, right? So we have one long rectangle. Okay, we have, or you can say we have 2 squares, and we have these 4 triangles, right? We have them over here. Now what we do is we'll take this one edge, we'll get it again to the middle line. So middle line is purely our guide, right? So we'll get it over here in the middle. Okay, we'll fold it here again. Okay, nice and easy. Okay, do not be too hard on the paper unless you are sure of the fold that you're making. So this was our 5th fold, right? We number it again. Similarly, over here on the opposite edge, we do the same thing. Okay, so again I take this, okay, and I get it over here again on the middle line, right? So I get it over here in the middle. Okay, only when you're sure, fold it tightly. Okay, that means bend it tightly. Okay, now we come down to this particular shape, that is a trapezoid. Okay, so what do we have over here? We have 2 trapeziums, okay, that you can see here. We have 2 squares, or you can say as 2 diamonds, right? Now once we are done with this, okay, just ensure that all your folds are neat and clean. Okay, we do not want to, you know, miss on anything. Okay, now we are going to take this edge over here, this one edge of the square or the diamond, and get it here in the middle. Okay, now ensure that you just ease up the paper a bit with the tip of your nails. Okay, something like this. Okay, or you could even do it with the pencil. Okay, something like this. Okay, so that the paper, it's easier to fold the paper, right? Oh gosh, my pencil, it's just troubling me a lot. So let's get this here in the middle. Okay, now you will definitely face this issue over here. So what we had done during the workshop, do you remember? We used a tool, right? So we put it in. Okay, now one edge I'm showing you with a paintbrush. Okay, the bottom part of a paintbrush. The other can also be done with a scale. Okay, so I put my scale inside over here. Okay, ensure that the edge of the scale is not that sharp, okay, because it'll just tear off the paper, and it'll not only tear off the paper, but it'll also harm you, to be honest. So this is one edge that we got. Okay, now similar way we do it for the opposite one. So what do? We take one corner, we get it to this one. Okay, but we need to ensure that this is smooth. Okay, then we need to get it over here again in the middle. This will be a bit difficult, all of you, because there are too many folds, right? So we need to ensure that they are smooth. So what do? We'll take a paintbrush, okay, which has rounded edges, or we'll take a scale, you know, so it'll become easier, right? So we do this and we do this. Okay, so now roughly you will get a rectangle, right? So we have come up to a rectangle now. I will then I'll then turn the rectangle. Okay, so I won't fold it, but I'll turn it, right? So see over here. So remember that all your edges need to be pointed. Okay, it cannot overlap, it needs to be pointed. Okay, see, this is now a sharp edge. Okay, now I turn it round. Okay, now remember, this is one of the most essential steps, okay, that you cannot miss upon. And also most of you had a doubt in the same, right? So before we begin, I see some pencil mark over here. Let me just try to erase it. Okay, because this is where my entire content is going to come, right? I'm going to write my message over here. I'm going to decorate this part. Okay, this is going to be the fold. So now, okay, let's try it again. Okay, before we fold, okay, let's curve this up a bit. Okay, so with the tip of my finger, I am making it easier. This will be stiffer. Okay, when you will first hold it, it will be stiffer, but when you will do something like this, okay, see, something like this. So we are just trying to easen up the paper so that it is easily foldable, right? Okay, now what do is we need to ensure that it is divided into 3 equal parts. So in case if you're not able to assume, okay, how can I make 3 equal parts, please feel free to take a pencil, okay, take a scale, okay, measure, okay, measure what is the total length of this, okay. It turns out to be around 19 for me right now, so I will just divide 19 by 6. Sorry, by what will I divide it by? 3. Okay, so 19 divided by 3, and then I'll mark those points. Similarly, even on this edge I'll do the same thing. Okay, 19 is my total length. I'll divide into 3 parts, and then I'll just draw a guideline. And when I'm done doing this, okay, but for the purpose, okay, let's just try, or if you're just, you know, unable to understand that way, just try an approximation method, okay. Just try to understand approximately, you know, just try to divide into 3 equal parts. So, and just remember one thing always in origami, unless you're not sure of the fold, don't make it too stiff, okay. So what did I do now? See, so these are my rough folds. So I got this one over here. Now I'm sure about this fold, and that's the only reason why I made it a crease line, right? That's why I got it here. Similarly over here, I'm sure about this fold, and hence I got this over here. Okay, and see, so remember one thing, okay, which is very simple to remember, and that is that one flap, okay. So when you will fold it into 3, okay, when you will fold it into 3, okay, one flap will open inside, okay, inside, like on the surface of the paper, whereas another fold will open outside, okay, on your board, on your drawing board. So it will come up here, right? So it will look something like this. Now that we are done, okay, now comes the fun part and the most important part, in fact. I'll take this in, okay. So just try to understand which one is the smaller side. For me, this is the smaller side as in the length, okay. This is my shorter length and this is my longer length. So now again I need to curve this up, see, because I'll tell you why do we need to curve this up, right? Why do we need to ease it up? Because this edge, okay, this one over here, this is gonna go inside my pocket over here. So one pocket and the, oopsie, wait, now this pocket is going to take some time to open up. So what can I do? I can just use my paintbrush tip, okay, make it a more openable pocket so that I can interlock my greeting card. So one edge, okay, will go in here and the other edge will go in here. See, something like this. Again you will experience something like this, so just ensure that take the tip of your paintbrush, okay, and try to easen it up. Try to get your greeting card folded this way. See, isn't it great? Yeah, so this is what you will come up to. Now I'll show you the greeting card, which is a finished product, okay. It's the same way like this, okay. So what I did is, okay, I just write pull me over here, and this is a small heart that is a bit out of proportion, but just excuse me for that. Okay, and I pull it out, and see, this is what I come down to. So yes, we also practiced this vegetable printing in the workshop, and my message to my mom on her birthday. Thank you so much for watching the practice video. I hope you all can, get along with the last few steps that were a bit difficult. Do take help of your elders, okay? Do try to understand how it is done, okay? Because this is very easy. Origami in general is actually more complex. So we have done something very simple. There are actually many techniques, okay, in which origami is done. There are 9 to 10 techniques, okay? And honestly, even I'm not good with all of them, but this is something small that I could teach, and I'm really happy that you all are continuing to practice it. Once you practice, once you're confident about sharing a picture of the final product on Facebook, do tag us on it, okay? Do tag us in the post, it'll be great, okay? Do make your loved ones happy in all this situation that we are in, okay? I mean, this is the least we can do, right? Also, try to decorate as much as you can, okay? Don't overdo it, but don't even like underdo it. So feel free, okay? Use vegetables, use stickers, draw into it, paint, okay? Just avoid using waters, okay? Like any product that is water based, so that is vegetables or watercolors, okay? Because it'll just make the paper more it'll make it, it'll convert into the texture of tearing it off, right? And we don't want that because it's a greeting card, so it is to be preserved. Again, thank you so much for watching this.